Hello and welcome to another Bloomburrow draft. I am Paul Cheon, and today we are sitting at Mythic rank number 79. So let's hope to get to the 60s maybe by having a good run. In the previous draft video, we did go have a nice record with a very fun green-white Jolly Gerbils deck. I'm going to call it a Jolly Gerbils deck just because we got to really go off with Jolly Gerbils and giving gifts. And hopefully we can draft another fun and sweet deck this time around. Now, before this draft fires, I did want to say that this video is brought to you by tcgplayer.com. Check out tcgplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you want to pick up cards for your local FNM for Standard, or you want to pick up some boxes, make sure you check them out. The affiliate link is in the description below. Please make sure you click that before you do any shopping. Additionally, this video is brought to you by heavyplay.com. Heavyplay.com is the place to go to for premium Magic the Gathering supplies. Deck boxes, dice boxes, sleeves, you name it, they got it. Make sure you check them out. Heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. All right, ready up, let's go. And a bunch of blue cards. Not gonna take them. Wishing well. If the spells deck was playable, this card would still probably not be very good. Eddymer Crab, also a spells payoff card. But here I am looking at, I guess, 4 cards. We have Feed the Cycle, which I think is the card that I'm gonna take. Really, really excellent removal spell. 1 black just to kill anything, or if you can forage it in any deck, it's also extremely, extremely nice. Overprotect is a fantastic combat trick. At common, we have Nocturnal Hunger, which I do feel is worse than Feed the Cycle. And then Pawn Profit, which I absolutely love if I'm going to do the blue-green Frogs deck. But I think Feed the Cycle is probably the card that I want to take here. You can also splash it if need be. But let's go ahead and take a very, very strong removal spell. Oh! What an interesting pack number 2. We have Hugs, Grizzly Guardian. That card is amazing. Red, green for a 5/5 Trampler. It draws you some cards, but red-green is one of the weaker color combinations, and this doesn't go especially well with the first pick that we have. Long River Lurker is phenomenal in the blue-green Frogs deck. The Ward is super good, and then also just being able to blink your Sunshower Druids and Pawn Profits is really nice. And then Wix Patrol is a premium uncommon. This card is just awesome. I know it's expensive, but it's just a really, really good controlling card that lets you come back from behind. There's a good amount of graveyard recursion, and given that I first picked the Feed the Cycle, I think I'm going to take Wix Patrol here. At common, we have Tree Guard Duo and Take Out the Trash, both of which I feel are worse than the Wix Patrol. And I think Wix Patrol and Lurker might be somewhat similar. I like the Patrol more. Hugs is fantastic, and if I first picked the Hugs, then I probably would take Out the Trash here. But given that I first picked Feed the Cycle, I'm going to try to cut off the black here and take a similarly powerful card here in the Wix Patrol. Okay, we have another interesting pick here. We have Intrepid Rabbit, which I do feel is better than Feather of Flight. And really, honestly, the pick here is between Intrepid Rabbit and Baker's Bane Duo. Which of these 2 cards do I like more? Now, given our start in black-white, Intrepid Rabbit might be a little bit worse in black-white. And you know how much I love squirrels. Third pick Rabbit might be a sign, but it's still too early to tell. So it's really between Baker's Bane Duo and the Rabbit. You know, I've drafted a lot of Squirrels decks, okay? That's going to be my reasoning, and I see this third pick Rabbit. There's a Corpse Buried Cultivator. I've drafted a lot of Squirrels decks. I think this is somewhat close. This is one of the best green commons, and this is the best white common. I'm going to go with the Rabbit this time around and see if maybe we can draft a black-white deck. Something along those lines, and see where this goes. Or, you know, at the very least right now, we're just black, right? Here, there's another Wix Patrol. And now that I picked up my second copy of Wix Patrol, I'm really, really interested in trying to draft a strategy that gets me to the late game to win with the Wix Patrol. So that's going to be what I'm looking to do. Obviously, black-green is nice because you have all the food, and Baker's Bane Duo helps. But black-white, if I wanted to go black-white, also has a bunch of life gain. So maybe that's also something that I want to do. Splash Slasher is very, very good, but I think I'd rather just take the Wix Patrol. And I still have PTSD from the last time I tried drafting blue. So you're probably just not going to see me draft it for a bit. Unless it's paired with green. I love blue-green. Here, 5th pick Banishing Light has to be somewhat of a sign here. So really, really excellent start here for us. We have Rabbit, Double Patrol, Feed the Cycle, Banishing Light. So just premium spells, need to just make sure that we draft accordingly so that we don't just get run over. So I'm going to take the Banishing Light. Glide Dive Duo is also very good in black-white, but I already have 2 6-drops. So let's take the cheap removal spell. Parting Gust, by the way, very, very cool combination with Wix Patrol, but I'd much rather have the card that I know for sure I'm going to be able to play early to slow down what my opponents are trying to do. Here we have a couple of rares in Balin the Haymaker and Dawn's Truce. Not really too interested in those. think I'm just going to take a Fountain Port Bell. Bravekin Duo is terrible in black-white, so I don't really care about that. I'll take the Bell in case I want to splash maybe the Banishing Light, in case white doesn't end up being our secondary color. And that is a 7th pick, Shoreline Looter. So I'm going to take it. This is one of the reasons to be blue. We did see that Splash Slasher earlier, but there's nothing in black, like Nettle Guard is just not that strong in black-white anyways. So I'm going to speculate because Looter is a premium uncommon. So I'm going to take this because it's by far the best card in the pack. And if we do end up getting more blue-black cards, then certainly I can shift and move over and try to draft maybe a blue-black strategy here. Taking a look at this pack, I really dislike Long River's Pull because of the double blue. I guess I'll take Pearl of Wisdom. There's not really a black-white card in this pack, so I'm going to take Pearl of Wisdom in case we end up drafting more of a blue-black control deck. See if that becomes a thing. And now we have, I don't really like Heirloom Epic. Rapid Response is pretty bad in black-white. Maybe I take the Crab? Is that crazy? Am I shifting? Didn't I literally just say I don't want to draft blue? And now this is where we are? Unreal. So Skyscaper Duo I normally don't like that much, but I do have Wix Patrol. No, I'm still going to take the Bell here. It cycles, it helps you get Threshold, so I'll take it and see what happens. Here I will take the Flowerfoot Swordmaster. This card's just good. 3 mana for a 1/2 and a 1/1. I'll take that over Finch Formation. Like, black-white is still not off the table here. I don't really like Thistle Down players in black-white. I'll take the Light Shell Duo in case blue-black is where we need to be. So, we'll see. And now we open Season of Weaving. Now we open Season of Weaving, but we also open Thoughtstalker Warlock. Oh my gosh, what do I do here? This card is so darn sweet. Can you imagine copying Wix Patrol? Can you imagine copying Wix Patrol? Thoughtstalker Warlock is a cheap threat though, and it's really, really strong. And I don't really know, like black kind of got cut off, but this is a tough pick. Honestly, with 2 6-drops, I should take the Thoughtstalker Warlock. I think they're comparable. I think Season of Weaving is a little bit better, but right now, we just need cheaper cards in our deck. So this is me recognizing that we already have 2 6s and possibly even a 7, and giving up the card that certainly is more powerful and flashy, but Thoughtstalker Warlock is premium as well, okay? This card is extremely good. Meanwhile, this pack is terrible. What do I even want to take here? If I end up in black-white, I can take the Agate Blade Assassin, and I did just pick up a Thoughtstalker Warlock. I just don't want to take another expensive card in the Intimidator, so I'll just take the Assassin, just because it's a 2-drop, and see where things go here. The thing is, like, maybe we're still just not blue, right? And if that's the case, the Warlock was a much better pick for us. All right, and now there's a Moonstone Harbinger. Yeah, that card's awesome in black-white. There's also Moonrise Cleric, but I think the Harbinger's better. It's a more defensive creature, and this is harder to get. So I will take the Moonstone Harbinger. Also, if we go blue-black, it's easier to cast. There's also a Persistent Marshstalker, but yeah, let's take the Moonstone Harbinger and see what is available. Ooh, now we're getting the black-white cards in this pack. There's a Starseer Mentor and a Star Charter. I wonder what's better between the two. This is more expensive. I just feel like I should constantly be leaning towards the cheaper card here. So I'm going to take Star Charter. I don't have any 4s. And then now we have this pack. There's a Dire Sight and a Waxwane Witness. I guess I'll take the Witness just to have another 4. Dire Sight Witnesses are easier to pick up. I do need to pick up some ways to gain life here in my black-white deck, so we'll need to keep an eye out for that. Noting that I'm not seeing a ton of blue in this pack. I do like Scales of Shell as a combat trick, so I'll take that here. I think I like that over Bandit's Talent. And yeah, looks like we're just giving up on the blue here. And now we have this pack. I do not mind Daggerfang Duo. I do like it more than Starlit Soothsayer. This was a bit of a miss as well. This should have been like a 2-3 maybe. But the body is just so bad that I'd rather have Daggerfang Duo here in my deck. Over the Lupin Flower Village, probably? That was mostly just because we took a bunch of blue cards, so I'm not sure if we're going to be short on playables. Which is why I took that card. Take the Grotto here. Really need some 2-drops. Really, really need some 2-drops here. Well, there's a 2-drop. I mean, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to play it. Cost 2 mana. Probably going to cut one of these 4-drops. But I really just want, like, the 2-mana 1/2 flyer that gains me life. The Moonrise Cleric didn't table. And there's a Zoraline! Yes! Wow, what an absolutely obscene pack for us, by the way. Parting Gust would be nice with the Wix Patrol. There's a Fel and a Thoughtstalker Warlock. I mean, Zoraline is the best card in Black-White. Let me just double check. Nope, it's the 3rd best card for some reason. Anyways, Zoraline is absolutely bananas, but this pack is absolutely absurd. Maybe because of how deep this pack is, maybe we get lucky and we table the Sonar Strike, which would be very, very happy addition, but let's slam the Zoraline. I'm going to slam Moonrise Cleric here over the Hazel's Nocturne. Give me some 2s, though. Give me the 2-mana 1/2 flyer. That gains me life. I would love that card. This card, I don't know that I'm going to play. This is actually really interesting. I have so many expensive cards. I do think the pick here is Carrot Cake over Intrepid Rabbit. It's a way to gain life, and it's something to play early. So I will take that over the Rabbit, even though I really, really like the Rabbit. I just got to be mindful of my mana curve. I'll take Uncharted Haven here over a pretty weak pack. It looks like maybe the person passing to us could be in Black-White, just because we're seeing absolutely nothing from the other direction. Absolutely nothing. Ravine Raider, not a card I really love in Black-White. Yeah, we are getting just, hard cut. Hard cut. I would love to pick up that Hazel's Nocturne. All right, let's get these back in here. I think I'm going to have to play them just based on how bad these packs are looking. Need some spells. Need some spells. I guess the duo works well with the Marshstalker. All right. Parting Gust or Marshstalker. Actually, I need to take the Marshstalker. I just need 2-drops. I need to play to the board. I just have none. So I just have to take it. Wow, Whiskervale Forerunner 8th pick. I'm going to take it. Presumably, I have enough ways to target. I have a Intrepid Rabbit and a Scales of Shale. That's it. I mean, I'm still going to take it. The upside is too high. All right, Early Winter or Parting Gust. Here, I'll take the Parting Gust. I think it's really, really great with the Wix Patrol. It can save my creatures. It's just very versatile, whereas this is just another expensive card. Here, I'll take... I don't think I'm playing a second Grotto. So I'll take the Cutthroat, although I don't think I'm playing that either. Is the Sharepot playable? I don't think so. I mean, it's a bad removal spell. All right, well, maybe the Thistledown Players gets in there because I have the Forerunner. All right. Let's take a look at what this deck looks like. We have so many creatures. Probably gonna have to cut some. I'll cut the Bumble pot, whatever. And I just need to cut one of these like creatures over here, probably. Yeah, Thistledown Players, while I don't like very much, with Flowerfoot Swordmaster and the Whiskervale Forerunner, I think I'll give it a shot. I think I'm just gonna cut one of the Intimidators. I just have so many cards at this end of the mana curve. So I think that's kind of the worst one that we have as an option. The least upside, definitely. And the question is, do I want to play Hidden Grotto with double Marshstalker and some Threshold nonsense and Zoraline? I think I will play it. And yep, this is the mana base that we'll go with. All right, let's head in and see how this does. Now, before this draft fires, I did want to say that this video is brought to you by... Actually, not brought to you by... Check out my Patreon channel. Oh, perfect segue. Patreon.com/paulcheon. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel, it's the best way to do so. Shout out to all the patrons. Thank you very much for your support. And let's... I'm going to keep this, but it's like a double mulligan. But it's like an awesome 5-card hand, right? Swamp, Plains, Marshstalker, Harbinger, Zoraline. So I'm hoping that the cards on the left side of the screen let me survive long enough so that I could play the cards on the right side of my screen. I wonder which one I'm supposed to play first. Probably the Moonstone Harbinger. Druid of the Spade, okay. I will definitely keep the land. Then we'll play this Death Toucher. What color do I guess black. Just because this is double black and it costs 6 mana. So next turn we go Zoraline. Oh, I have a Plains on top too. Okay. I mean, I'm happy just trading. I'm just happy blocking. Man, oh, I just realized the Sonar Strike did not table. Oof. Okay, that's brutal. Well, I'm definitely blocking. Sunshower Druid. I'm still definitely... Why did they put another counter on it? Like, I'm blocking it anyways. Alright. 3 cards. I'm happy trading there. Like, that card's going to be really, really obnoxious. I'm actually wondering if I should wait on the Zoraline. Like, should I wait until I can get value, or just if they have removal, they have removal? But, like, otherwise I have no play. Alright, I'm just going to play it. It's a little bit sketchy. But hopefully they don't have anything. Builder's Talent, okay. Are they going to tick it up? Okay. Wow, they had nothing. That is amazing. I'm going to play the Plains here so I can keep up Parting Gust. I'm going to attack. And let's pay some manas. Get back the Harbinger. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. How do they beat this? It's going to be really hard. Heirloom Epic. Okay. I see. I mean, I'm still going to just play the Wix Patrol and just kill the Paw Patch Recruit, probably. Oh, okay. Very cute. With the Heirloom Epic? Okay, yeah, they're doing stuff here. Draw a card here. Okay. I don't think I'm returning anything. I think I want to kill the Paw Patch Recruit with the Wix Patrol. Does this have reach? It does not. Let's just get that off the battlefield. Gain 1,000,000 life. And they're at 8. And we have another Wix Patrol. We have Parting Gust for Wix Patrol as well, which is really, really nice. Stalking the yeah, okay. I mean, they're doing a bunch of things, but I just don't know that it matters, right? Like, that's the thing. Okay. Why would you attack with your 1 blocker? Okay. Anything good to return? Not really. 4, 5, 6. Agate Blade Assassin with Parting Gust. I just don't see something that's better than just playing out another Wix Patrol here. Killing Druid of the Spade and attacking. I don't think that triggers the Builder's Talent. And now we have double Marshtalker in the graveyard. I can get them both back in. That's pretty fun. I gotta give credit to my opponent though. They definitely cooked. Tokens, pantries, epics, go wide, non-creature permanents. All right, they're at 5. They need to block. We're at 17. With double Wix Patrol, double Flyer, Parting Gust on the Wix Patrol if we need. We have Threshold with multiple rats attacking with double Marshtalker in the graveyard. So, like I said, things looking very, very nice for us. They're probably going to start digging here with stocking the pantry. Alternatively, they can use Builder's Talent to get Carrot Cake back. That's a lot of mana for very little. Right? You get to get basically a 1/1 and a +1/+1 counter, which I don't think is going to be enough here. If Heirloom Epic allowed you to use this at instant speed, it would be really, really cool. But sorcery speed just makes the card just far too bad, I think. What? Bumbleflower Sharepot plus Builder's Talent is a thing. Three, four, five. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they can go up to 8 life? Okay. What do I want? Probably just another flyer. Granted, this is a lethal attack anyways. Oh, I guess they could have a removal spell. Feather of Flight! Holy cow! What? Oh my gosh, what a beating. I guess I could have left up Parting Gust instead. I was thinking removal spell, and then just have another flyer in play. Wow. Okay. We're still going to be okay, but yeah, we can still get back a couple of Marshtalkers. Yeah, they just used the Sharepot to kill my flyer. Yeah, we're still fine. Yep. Wix Patrol plus the Marshtalker is a nice little interaction too. It's not that hard for our deck. Normally Black-White is not very good at this, but given that we have double Daggerfang Duo and double Wix Patrol, that's also just another angle of attack, right? We just happen to have a lot of rats because bats were very contested, and now we just have this weird Black-White mid-range deck that doesn't have all the synergies, but still very powerful. Okay, on the play here, pretty mediocre collection of cards here. Hey, a mana curve is a mana curve, okay? Turn 2 Assassin, turn 3 Thistledown player. There's just no synergies, like... Sometimes, yeah, you just play the hand that you're dealt. Bravekin duo in black-white, huh? Okay. Starscape Cleric is pretty good. Wow. Okay. Well, at least this helps with the race a little bit. Let's play the Grotto, see if we find something good. Carrot Cake, I think, is worthy of a keep. I'm gonna play Thistledown Players here and try to just hold off on the Intimidator until I hit 7 mana. I already have 6. So next turn I can go Carrot Cake Sacrifice. Try to scry and find something relevant. Nothing, huh? I mean, they could have Sonar Strike, I guess, but I'll run into whatever removal they have. Savor. Ah. Tricky, tricky. All right, what do we have? Daggerfang Duo. I don't like it. Especially because I get another Scry here. I don't like it at all. Starseer Mentor, okay. Let's try to find a removal spell, I guess. I don't like that at all either. Alright, we need a trick or a removal spell or a land. That's brutal. Yeah. I mean, the problem is our deck is just all creatures. I could attack into the Mentor, I guess. But given that they're at 12 life, they might have just taken it anyways. Maybe I was supposed to just play out the Intimidator, but because I'm just 1 mana short, I don't know. I probably should just sack a rabbit. Wow, that was a good draw. Do I have any 5s in my deck? I'm gonna play it. I hit a 4? I guess Starscape Cleric is the best thing to do. I could have attacked. It's just so risky. But like I could have attacked and like finish off the Mentor. Banishing Light on Wix Patrol, that's not good. Jeez. I mean, they have 3 good removal spells. I'm not a big fan of the Bravekin Duo, but everything else seems totally fine. Jolly Gerbils too, okay. Alright, this one is probably not going to go well for us. I need to draw like a Parting Gust, but I can't deal with 2 flyers anyways. Milled the Banishing Light. All right. Good beats. Flyers for the win. You know, I don't understand. Like, I didn't see a single Life Creed duo. Not even one. One and one. All right, 1-1 with our seemingly mediocre black-white deck. 3-drop here, Moonrise Cleric into Waxwing Witness. That's a nice little combo. At least this hand at least looks like it's a black-white deck. That hand in the last game, it's kind of a mess. All right, Wix Patrol for the late game as well, so that's good. Turn 3, Moonrise Cleric into Waxwing Witness. Bone Cash Overseer, they're representing Savor here as the only thing that they can do. But we, of course, can beat the Savor here with Moonrise Cleric. If they attack me, I'm taking it. I will definitely attack. If they kill this, that's fine. Okay. My spidey senses are going off. I'm gonna play the Waxwing Witness over Star Charter. I just feel like they have a removal spell. At the very least, it's a Savor. It wasn't a Sonar Strike. I blocked that one. That's fine. Get that out of the way. Hey, now this doesn't die to the Ambusher. Ho ho ho! I will take the Warlock over the Rabbit. What you got? I guess they just didn't have a removal spell. Oh, they're black-green? Okay, I guess I'll take your black card. Oh, geez. Let's take Zoraline. All right, this one's over. Yep. I don't know why there are 2 planes in their black-green squirrels deck, but sometimes you lose as a result. Okay, 2-1. We just need to draw the good half of our deck. Like, half of our deck is like a very sweet life gain, removal, black-white bats deck, and the other half is Thistledown players. Yep. All right, yeah, I'll keep this. I have the 2 black to cast Feed the Cycle. Flowerfoot Swordmaster in hand. Definitely not playing that turn 1. And we drew a 2-drop here in the Agate Blade Assassin. Oh, and we're playing against blue-green. Okay. Well, at least they played a Boxer and not a Pawn Prophet. Do they not have a 3? Like, why were they tanking? Mist Breath Elder. Interesting. Counterspell? Wow. Okay. This, I'm just like, I'm not overly concerned with that card. Now, if they have a second Dazzling Denial, I guess that's kind of annoying. Like, it's taxing their mana every turn, right? To have them grow it. And I do have a couple of removal spells for it. What are they going to do? Bounce my Harbinger? And I'll trade here. Yep. Okay. Gotta think. I'm gonna play the Marstalker. This lets me double spell. We'll keep the Harbinger back. And I might go for a feed the cycle end of turn. And then go for a Banishing Light if they have a counterspell. Alright, there it is. Whatever, bro. Get that out of here. I mean, Plume Creed Escort was fantastic. Like, am I supposed to just not play into it? I don't know. They were just playing this really odd game the whole time. Just like, Drago, 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 but... Alright, we're gonna take 6 here. Can't attack with the Marstalker anymore. Oh, no, I do I have a rat here I can play. We'll do that. They're gonna take 3, I bet. A combat trick gets us with this, but hey, getting that flyer out of the way is not bad. Building up our graveyard. We have flyers to try to close the game out with later. Can never attack with this Agate Blade Assassin. But the Thornplate Intimidator at least is a... I have 2 good blockers for the Tree Guard duo. I'm at 9 life, like I have to block. Sunshower Druid, okay, on the Bark Knuckle Boxer. And, This is bigger. I guess I'll play this. I should really be manually tapping and leaving up Crumb and Get It. That's pretty, sloppy on my part. I wonder what they have, though, because they can be, like, attacking with this, too, giving it indestructible. So... it's something devastating. I just don't know what it is. They didn't counter this, so I'm not putting them on a counter spell. It looks like there's, what, Peerless Recycling, maybe? Is that what's happening here? Why are they looking at their graveyard? Maybe a Forage card? Wix Patrol on the Bark Knuckle Boxer would be very nice. If they, assuming they don't play any creatures, then like that'll trigger my Star Charter and my Moonstone Harbinger. And gets me Threshold, so that on the following turn I can attack with my Persistent Marstalker. Which is pretty good. Dear Lord, opponent, make a play. Okay. All right. Well... this thing has 3 stun counters on it. The thing is, there's just such a high chance that they can just attack for indestructible anyways, that I'd rather just try to get in for 3 points of damage while I can. And then I can get rid of the Bark Knuckle Boxer next turn with the Wix Patrol. That's the plan. So I'm going to take 4, go to 2. If they have a pump spell, so be it. That's the line that I'm taking here. Or if they attack with this and then let's say they play a big blocker, then I can play Wix Patrol, kill the big blocker, and then attack and get a bunch of triggers as well. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. That's also pretty good. But that would leave me vulnerable because if I take this, I go to 2. And then if they kill my Wix Patrol, the Bark Knuckle Boxer gets me. I could attack with just the Agate Blade Assassin and the Waxbane Witness, keep back the Harbinger. That's also reasonable. Deal 2 less damage, but... Sticky Tongue Sentinel on Sunshower Druid. Okay. Alright, well I guess we're taking 5. I guess we're taking 4. Alright, I guess we kill the Sticky Tongue. Oh, they get a Star Charter. That's pretty sick. Come on. Come on. You know what I mean? Come on. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. These hexproof effects are destroying us. Can't really attack with my flyers. Oh, I guess I do have Carrot Cake, right? So I could give it Death Touch. Bottom. I'm at 2? I mean, this gives me 4 blockers, so... Oh, they have a 4-mana trick here? Oh, well. Oh no, they had nothing! Whoa! I thought for sure they had some shenanigans. Okay, this is 1 turn from being able to untap. Alright, we are oh, hello! Do I get something back? I can get back Carrot Cake, that gains me my life back. Let me just double check here. What else can I get back? No, that's the best card. Because it gains me life, too. Woo! That was a good game. Our opponent played that very well with the combat tricks that they had and put me in some pretty tough spots, but we have some powerful late game. Wix Patrol is a hell of a card, and it combos really, really nicely with that Marsh Stalker. Just gives us some late game punch. Late game punch. All right, 3-1. We are on the play here with a Thistledown players, I have the best card in my deck. I'm going to keep this. I need a black source, obviously. The rest of my hand is black, but I just feel like the games where I draw the Zora line, my win rate's so much higher. So I'm going to just try this. Okay, drew another Plains. Don't want that. It's like white cards or... Oh. Our opponent played Innkeeper's Talent. Well. Them's the beats. One of the best rares in the entirety of the set. Swamp! Okay. At least it gave me a swamp. That becomes a what? A 5/4? Basically, I want to play Zoraline and have protection for it. And this, if they have a combat trick and attack, I can double block and then I can Parting Gust the Curious Forager. Treetop Sentries. Oof. Okay. Why didn't they put a counter on that one? All right. That is an absurdly crazy block. Oh, this is rough still. Active Innkeeper's Talent, huh? I have nothing to get back, right? Yeah. I'm going to save the Scales of Shale just for my Zoraline. Like, I could attack with my Thistledown players and attack through the Curious Forager, but I feel like my route to victory is through my Flyer. I can get back the players with my Zoraline, so that's my hope. What is this? Target everything? Whenever mice. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. So 3, 4. I'm gonna need all the mana anyways. Hey, I mean, Scales of Shale plus Flowerfoot Swordmaster is not crazy. Galewind Moose! No! I gotta save it. And try to find an answer for the moose. I guess we're going wide. Not the moose! The moose is loose! Hey, we are trying our best to beat Innkeeper's Talent. It's not going to be easy. We have very little interaction. Does this thing have Vigilance too? Oh, man. What gets us out of this, even? The moose can attack, you coward. He's got vigilance. Well, how am I going to block? Aren't you happy if my Zoraline plus something trades with the moose? I don't understand this. Just trying to stay healthy. Need a removal spell for the moose badly. And then try to get back my creatures. Not going to get it done. Well, we had a game plan. The problem is they played a moose. Moose too strong. 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Good beats. Innkeeper's talent, getting it done. Although, honestly, I don't know that we would have even beaten the moose. Like, our hand just was not very good at killing the moose. Okay, 3 and 2. We've come back from worse situations before, so hopefully we can get some good draws. Although, like I said, I don't think this deck is particularly strong. Zoraline definitely helps carry as much as it can. All right, Thistledown Players plus Whiskervale Forerunner. It's a nice little combo. And turn 2 Carrot Cake, so loving this hand. Carrot Cake plus the Star Charter too. Our opponent's playing red-green with a Brazen Collector, turn 2, which is quite nice. Let's play the Carrot Cake. I don't even know what I want. Do I want Parting Gust? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just draw lands, given that I have the Wix Patrol. Great start from the opponent, though. Do they have a Baker's Bane duo or something? Another... Oh my gosh. They have First Strike too. That's just nasty. I guess I'll keep Feed the Cycle. This is a lot of damage and a lot of mana. This is an incredible opener. Brazen Collector into Patchwork Banner... Oh my gosh! I can't block. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, and then they're gonna cast something here? Maybe the 3 damage spell on the Thistledown Players? Blooming Blast. Sure. I don't know if that was worth. But I guess they got in for extra damage. Oh my gosh. I'm at 9 life. Ugh. Can I feed the cycle artifacts? No. Alright, maybe they have 2 lands in their hand. Doesn't look like it, friends. It's all raccoons. This is just the best raccoon start I've ever seen. What the hell? I don't even, like, how am I supposed to beat this? Well, they had 1 land. I mean, I just gotta kind of hope they have nothing here, right? I think I'm just dead still. I can trade with Barknuckle Boxer. Whatever. I only have 1 play here. It's Feed the Cycle plus that Carrot Cake. All right, we're at 1. We are at 1. Nothing. They need to miss. They have to miss. No! I'm at 1 life. We were so close, but this was such an obscene start. Like I said, this is the best raccoon start I've ever seen with Patchwork Banner. The collectors, 4, 5 raccoons. If they didn't have anything this turn, right? If they didn't play Hired Claw, because this kills me next turn, I could have gone Wix Patrol, kill the collector, trade with the duo, and then try to come back. But given everything, we are just dead on board. Oh well. Hey, not every draft can go exactly the way that you wanted. I thought this deck was okay. We lost to an incredible deck here. And then we lost to Innkeeper's Talent as well. There are a number of draws / rares in this format that's really, really hard to come back from. I thought we had a fine deck. Like I said, we had a game plan. You know, it's play some things, get to Wix Patrol, win with Zoraline. We had some premium cards in Thoughtstalker Warlock, Zoraline, Moonstone Harbinger, double Wix Patrol, right? With Feed the Cycle, a little bit light on interaction. Could have used a couple of cheaper things to do. For example, in that matchup, let's say I had a Saver or 2 or something like that to help slow down what they were trying to do. Would have maybe had a slightly better shot. But all things considered, I think this deck, you know, probably wasn't really a trophy deck anyways, but we did lose to some pretty incredible stuff there. I don't think a lot of decks would have been able to beat that Raccoon start, for example. And, you know, sadly, we have a 3-3 finish, but there is more drafting to come. I feel like I'm still getting a better handle of this format. The other option during the draft is maybe moving into blue, but blue was pretty cut and packed too. We could have taken the Season of Weaving and ended up with something different. But like I said, I wanted to prioritize on the lower end of my mana curve, starting out the draft with double Wix Patrol, which is why I chose not to take the Season of Weaving and opted to go for the black-white instead. Thought the black-white deck was okay. We did see some pretty late white cards that made it seem like white was somewhat open, but still didn't quite get all the pieces that we needed to make this color combination work. But you know, still had a 3-3 finish, respectable enough, and hoping we can turn things around in tomorrow's video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed all of this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best place to go. Check it out, patreon.com/paulcheon. Finally, this video is brought to you by tcgplayer.com. If you want Magic the Gathering singles or sealed product, tcgplayer.com is the place to go. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before shopping on the website. And finally, for any Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories like playmats, sleeves, deck boxes, life pads, dice boxes, all those things, check out heavyplay.com/paulcheon to get 10% off your first order. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.